Welcome to this new exploration. This time we delve into a French mansion which nature seems to want to hide. You might ask, what's so special about this mansion? It was abandoned in 2002. In every corner of the mansion I ask myself the same question. Did they leave or disappear? The table set, the chess game in progress, or the car in the garage and other details make me wonder if something unusual might have occurred for them to never return home. A home filled with memories. An apparently united family which enjoyed their vacations traveling together. A wide variety of photographs reveal the magical moments they spent together. Time seems to have not passed inside the mansion. The vegetation that covers it has probably helped a great deal in preserving it, as it goes completely unnoticed. Join me in exploring the mansion that doesn't want to be found. We start here, which is the part that has collapsed. It's the most disturbed part of the house, so to speak. Because the rest of the house is super intact. Now, you'll see it later. Many clothes were left behind. The kitchen is also somewhat disturbed. But when they abandoned it, they left everything inside. But everything... Look, they left everything here. And from here they had the aprons. Look, and dog leashes. Would they also have dogs? Oh, look at all the shelves full of Tupperware, plates. Everything, look at all the pans and pots. If you leave home, you take this with you. That's eaten. Of shit, literally, and all the oil that jumped from the food and so on. This room is very secluded. And that's what we don't understand, because from this door, everything is super intact and well preserved. I mean, someone would probably come in here to steal and they would catch him, or something, because he stopped looting the house. He got up to here. He made all the mess here, and from the door I tell you it's there. Everything is super well preserved. Check out this unique piece of furniture. It's new to me. It has a lock here, and if you put it here and close it, then the drawers are already locked. And they can't be opened. You would have to unlock it to be able to open the drawers. How curious. I've never seen one like this before. But let's go. The whole drawer is empty. Look, they left absolutely everything, but absolutely everything. They left with the opposite. And here we have photographs. The dog. As I saw, they had chains. Okay, this has to be here. Because this watch, I've seen it before. It's the same one from here. These photos must have been taken in the house.
Look at the ground.
Look at the ground and the carpet.
It's the same.
They are on a sofa. A sofa is right there. So they probably took the photos there. And now we are going to move on to the part that is incredibly well preserved. And look at the clock I was telling you about. This one here is the one from the photograph
That Chula gives us a room.
What has struck us is that when we first entered, we saw that everything was quite disorganized. And as we've been entering these rooms, we've been amazed at how well all of these were preserved. Look, it seems like they have thrown here a wine or some kind of liquor. Everything is super well preserved. Look, it's quartz, purple quartz, I think. It's a picture with crochet. What's the oldest photograph? Ah, a postcard from the Pyrenees. And the wallpaper, incredible. More photographs.
These were the ones from the house.
I mean, I've seen this one in other photos before, just like the dog. And these are probably the Pyrenees as well. I hadn't noticed that they had placed tablecloths under the plates. But the plates are... I mean, they are super aged. And a wardrobe in the living room. Ah, okay, would it be for all this? They are tablecloths?
They are all tablecloths.
And plates, everything they would use to set the table and so on. No. There's no cutlery. Could they have taken it? And this would be a piece of furniture for the wine and to have something to drink around here. And look at this bottle they made for him.
For candles.
And it's unopened. Would they have all the liquor displayed on this table here? Most likely. French Republic, International Automobile Traffic, International Driving Permit.
And what year is it from?
It's from 1968.
Alessandria and Letitia. To invite them to the wedding on June 26th, 1991. My goodness, 31 years ago. Oh, look at these photographs. Of puppies? Maybe the dog they had. Did it have puppies? Look at them. Let's look at this photography. Here, another one playing. Be all the photos of the puppies. Ah, look here, the mother It's the same dog we've seen before.
But the same one.
They loved their little dog very much. They filled everything with her photos. Well, we are going to start saying goodbye to this room or this hall. Living room, dining room, whatever you call it. We're going to move to the main entrance because the main entrance is right behind this door.
Look, this would be
the main entrance to the mansion. So, look at the chest. Completely placed. With the cards here. And the clock.
impressive.
Look, what skin? I'm unsure if it's good or what it's composed of.
Truth. To him,
Royce of France is a family tree, and
this
is a circuit made in a cigar box. No idea what it could turn out to be. And he also liked to paint. Look at that sketch.
it's not bad at all.
Look what's here. They are pipettes for the dog, for ticks and fleas. Let's see if it has an expiration date. If the expiration date is from 2005, we will reserve this room for a little later, but first we are going to venture in here. Look, what an old music system. They had this a bit like a storage room, I think, because there are a lot of things stored. Ah, look. 2002, I'm gonna give a little more light. I think this would be an office. Look, another sketch. Would all this be like the library?
Or what a cool television. Look at comics.
Asterix and Obelix. It's quite removed, all this part too. This has also fallen. It has come down. And there is a ladder there to go up to the attic above. Let's see. I'm not sure if I can go up with the camera and all. I'll try. Quite risky.
Look at how everything is.
I don't know how long the ladder has been here, but it creaks a little bit. Well, as we can see in the background, let's see if I can handle the camera well. Everything is stirred up and they are junk. Look, that's still hanging there.
And there's another door there.
But you can't go up. Then, to see the car, we'll go another way. To get to it is better than going through all this rubble. So let's continue. I'm going to show you the coolest living room in the house, and this one here is the living room. Beautiful. I'm going to record everything in general, and then we'll see everything that's there. Look at the amount of details on the table and the background piano, which is where we're going to start. Notice the amount of old photographs they had, which here in France seems to be very typical, to have such old photographs here, since the abandonment was around 2000
and something.
But in almost all the houses we've been to, we've found old photographs. To a score. Look at this photograph, which could be from the early 1900s, this photograph. And yet they still have it displayed here.
And look at it.
Piano. Beautiful. The detail of the leg. Look at this super beautiful furniture. And the typewriter. Beautiful. Very rusty. That already doesn't work, but beautiful. Remington Portable is a Remington, and the piano, which I haven't shown you, but it still works perfectly. One of the few that still works so well in an abandoned place. And look at the paintings. He really likes to paint. And here we can see all the paintings he was making. He didn't just do sketches like the ones we've seen before. He also painted. With a brush.
This one is very beautiful.
Here are more paintings, and look at this album. Look at another photograph of the Pyrenees. Do you have a cow in the Pyrenees? Look, are they inside a boat? How many old photographs? Look at the beach with the old-fashioned bathing suits. Wow, what photographs.
Beautiful.
This painting here is also hand-painted, probably by the same person who painted the others. The marble fireplace, beautiful. But beautiful. And the model of the ship. Also super achieved. And look at the record player. Wow, it's so cool to find these old things that are still so well preserved. And that's why I was telling you earlier that I was very surprised that this part wasn't vandalized or looted. Well, there are still very valuable things here, so I think the thief must have been caught or something. And stopped looting it. There are more pictures here.
Look, it seems
like they're in a village, like they went on a trip to Africa or something. and here on a boat. Valencia, I mean, they traveled a lot. This is also from Valencia. They took many trips, evidenced by the numerous letters. What we will be seeing, let's see if we can decipher some and translate them to tell you a little bit about the story. As always, look at that radio. It's a shame it's not well preserved. It's missing the glass from the middle. Look at crochet hooks to decorate the table.
And let's go
to go up to the top where the rooms are, which are also really cool. And we say goodbye to this beautiful room. I'll show it to you from here with the carpet, and
We're going upstairs now.
look at this balcony door.
Very beautiful.
And I'm going to show you the garden so you can see the jungle that it is. We have entered through there, but further in we had to walk all this jungle until we reached the castle. It's completely flooded by nature. Well, let's go in. Into one of the rooms. Look what a beauty. Super preserved. It's beautiful.
Start from here.
The closet is unfortunately empty. There's very little in it. Look at the dresser. With that beautiful picture there. Nothing is empty. And the perfume bottle, still here. With the dolls above the fireplace, a lot of ornaments have been left that will be here for years. And look at this. It was to cover the fireplace. I hadn't seen any, at least I hadn't noticed. And look up there, let me focus it well. I think there would be a picture, and inside there would be a fan, I think.
Or so it seems.
I just love old photographs. From there, we have a picture that I think is hand-painted, which we'll look at now. Let's check if there's anything inside the closet. This one does have things. Almost everything is towels and sheets and so on. And the bed is beautiful. And this is the picture I was telling you about. It's practically all empty. Look at another photograph. There were books here probably for reading. Before going to bed a bit, look at this television. I think it's one of the first that were in color. Well, how does it have this here? As if referring to the color. Oh, what a shame. Because if you hit here, this gate would open and you had here, well, the buttons to change the channel, volume and all that.
But it goes with a key.
And it seems that it was left locked.
What a shame we can't see it. Look at the vintage vibe it has, made of wood. Let's see. And I think there's nothing here. I've opened this one before, right? There's nothing in this dresser like this.
So we're going to go to the other room.
But I'll give you a general shot of this one. Look at the lamp that I hadn't shown you.
It's just beautiful. This room has everything.
Small library.
And this is the other beautiful one. Look at this bed.
I'm not sure if it's a bed or a divan, but let's go. A photograph of his first communion.
Look at Barcelona.
Passport photograph. There are many photos. My goodness, it looks so bad. Let's see if there's anything around here. There are definitely things left here, like paperwork. What if it starts to? If it starts showing, I'll have to heavily pixelate it.
And this, when I finish recording, I take a look at it to see what we can get out of it. Wow, this is the guy from before. This is the man from before, the one who is sitting. The newspaper from 1956. They are talking about the storm. Everything froze and it snowed a lot here in France. Look.
It's completely flooded. Look at the sign.
Wow, amazing, these photographs.
Someone left a sweater out here. Already torn by time's passage? Many things remain in this room. Look. But almost everything is like before.
Towels and sheets. The girl praying, and both the kitten and the dog waiting to see if she gives them something. This picture is beautiful. Here there is some clothes left, not much.
But there is something left.
And look at this sewing cabinet. I think it opens like this.
Very cool.
We bid farewell to this room as well. We'll go down to the bottom for a different perspective of the car. Did I mention that earlier? So let's go there and see it.
This here was like the cellar. And here he would have wines and so on. And over here.
We get to the car directly.
It has been scrapped.
We had also seen photographs of ships there. And look at what that is. That's the ship thing, so they don't hit against the pier when they moor them. So he probably also had a boat. Well guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, please like it. See you next time.